Joyce Meyer built one of the most recognizable Christian ministries on the planet, selling over 100 million books, filling arenas on every continent, and reaching television audiences in more than 100 countries. But behind that commanding stage presence was a story most people never knew. And when she finally decided to tell it, almost no one saw it coming. She was born Pauline Joyce Hutchison in St. Louis, Missouri, in 1943. By her own account, home was not a safe or nurturing place. In numerous books and interviews, Meyer has described experiencing serious abuse during her childhood. Trauma, she says, left her carrying deep emotional wounds long into adulthood. She has also spoken about feeling that her mother was aware something was wrong, but did not step in to protect her. Those early experiences, she said, shaped nearly everything that came afterward: her self-worth, her relationships, her decisions. Searching for stability, she married young. But according to her own telling, that first marriage brought more pain than relief. Emotional damage, repeated infidelity, and financial betrayal when her husband reportedly took money she had saved. The marriage ended after a few years, but the impact lasted far longer. She has said that looking back, she came to understand why she had accepted such treatment. Hurt people, as she often puts it, make hurt choices. The turning point came in 1967, when she married Dave Meyer, an engineering draftsman whose patience and steadiness she has credited as a stabilizing force in her life. She began attending church, leading small Bible studies, and gradually discovering a gift for teaching. Then in 1976, during an early morning drive to work, she describes having a powerful spiritual experience that redirected the entire course of her life. Not long after, she was speaking to small groups around the St. Louis area. By 1985, she had formally founded what would grow into Joyce Meyer Ministries. Growth was rapid. Television became the engine, her program eventually broadcasting globally in dozens of languages, best-selling books, international conferences, and large-scale humanitarian work in areas including disaster relief, clean water, and anti-trafficking efforts followed. But success of that scale invites scrutiny. In the early 2000s, investigative reporting raised questions about the ministry's finances: private aircraft, expensive office furnishings, and executive compensation. Critics argued the lifestyle was difficult to square with a message rooted in Scripture. Supporters countered that running a global organization required resources to match its scale. The debate eventually reached Washington, where a 2007 Senate inquiry, led by Senator Chuck Grassley, examined the finances of several prominent televangelists, Joyce Meyer Ministries among them. The ministry cooperated, provided documentation, and was not found guilty of any criminal wrongdoing. Afterward, it strengthened its financial oversight and maintained membership in the Evangelical Council for Financial Accountability. So Meyer never shied away from the criticism. She openly defended her position, arguing that prosperity is not sinful by nature, and that decades of best-selling books and international speaking had generated legitimate financial success. Whether that explanation satisfied people largely depended on where they stood already. What truly set her apart, though, was her willingness to go public with the most painful parts of her past. Rather than protecting her image, she chose transparency, eventually forgiving her father before his death and continuing to visit him, without ever minimizing what he had done. She simply refused to let the past own her future. That combination of survival, controversy, and resilience is what makes her story unlike almost anyone else's. If this one stayed with you, hit like and subscribe. There's a lot more where this came from.